Good evening, ladies and jorms, or perhaps I should say good morning, or good afternoon, or guten tag, or bonjour, bonsoir, whatever the fuck the case, I don't care. Anyway, we're in the Hochelaga district of Montreal, where I've been living for past 6 years, and I think sometimes it's a miracle, considering how much I hate my apartment. Anyway, it's like I come to tell people in the last few months, I live in here because it's convenient. But originally, one of the reasons why I moved here is because there was a lot of older vehicles around, but now there's less because of several reasons I don't feel like going into. Anyway, I figured it's kind of cool. You know, sort of always my favorite time of the day, you know, right where it's almost night. There's still light left. Things look softer on the eyes. The lighting is softer. I figured, why not, let's do a little video here. Just a little bit of a walk here in the alleyway. Since I'm lucky, I'm 6'3". Nobody fucks with me, okay? It's rare. Unless they're hammered or stoned off their ass or something, generally. People don't fuck with tall people. It's a beautiful thing. But, of course, the other bad side of that, being tall, is people are afraid of you, you know. So, but as they say, don't judge a book by its cover. Anyway, so this is my street right here, actually, where I live right here on Cuvillier. That's another sign you live in a fucking ghetto. Look at that trailer. How long do you think it's been sitting there covered with graffiti? And all that time it's been sitting there. They just redid this street, actually. As you can see, it's pristine. It's beautiful. The leaves on the trees are changing. And actually, I'm walking more slowly than usual, too, because of the fact that, as I had mentioned before, I've had this stupid fucking infection to the wall of my heart called, I don't know why I never get it right. I guess I'm stupid. It's called Percreitis. I think Percreitis, I think it's called. Anyway, caused by a virus. And it was going good for the few weeks. I took all the meds when I was supposed to take them. But then a few days ago, I stopped taking the ibuprofen. It said on the bottle, don't stop taking after 3 weeks. But you know me, I'm trying to be less active, but it's hard for me to not keep meandering. I love walking around and, you know, finding cars and exploring and filming, making videos. So it's easier said than done. But anyway, so for the past a few days, my fucking, you know, if it's not my heart or chest or you know, arm hurting, it's you know, I kept taking two of the medications, but the ibuprofen I stopped. And so I don't know, I think I'm going to try to make an appointment with my doctor, see if he could do something else there, because I talked to my cousin Grant. He had the same goddamn thing happen, and he thought he had licked it as well there. He wasn't in any pain anymore, and I don't know, he started working out again. You know, me, I don't have to work out. I walk so damn much, it is a workout. And anyway, it came back. So the doctor put him back on the prescription 1 and 2 meds I'm still taking. The what's it called? Shilosine, I think, something like that. You know. Oh, anyway, I might as well take this opportunity, by the way, since YouTube revenue's gone down for a lot of people like myself, and you want to chip into the cause there, as I always say. Well, hey, have a seat. Okay, this is looking too dark now. I'm gonna have to stop here for a second. Oh, well, it's a bit better, but I bumped this up to 800 ASA there. Oh my god, look at all the water here. Tabarnak. Anyway, like I said, if you've been enjoying my videos for some time and you want to chip in and send me a little token of appreciation via PayPal or e-transfer, my email, of course, is Elton McFall, Elton like Elton John, McFall, MCFALL, at hotmail.com, eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. You can send me something by PayPal or e-transfer if you're in Canada. Greatly appreciated. And as of course, I want to thank everybody in the past, whether it was recently or not. This is fucking a horrible excuse for a van. I want to thank everybody for, of course, helping me out in that regard, because I do this full time, and it shows how I'm not addicted to money, but it is important to survive, you know. So I love what I do. But as I mentioned recently in another walking video, I make more revenue in the winter months, especially with those snow removal videos. So, and that's like usually between $800 and $1,000. But past few months it's been more like, I don't know, about 500. So it's not great. Pas fort, as we say in French. Not fantastic. Yeah. Well, that's kind of weird, eh? Looks like a goddamn fishbowl or something. So yeah, I was thinking I was gonna go out and make for a long walk there, or not a long walk, but longer than I thought. But again, I am in a bit of pain still, and I don't know. It seems like the medication only does so much, really. You know, now we're approaching Rue Ontario Street. And you know, I just reminded myself of this. Remember, you guys seen the movie, you know, great movie called American Beauty. You know, with Kevin, what's his name? Not Kevin Bacon, Kevin Spacey. Anyway, the neighbor kid across the street is like, I don't know, whatever, 20 or something like that, and he's like the quiet types, and he likes to film. That's kind of like me. I'm kind of like that, you know, like the guy who's doing his own thing. And of course, except the difference is with me and a lot of guys like that is that I'm not a quiet person. Matter of fact, sometimes, a lot of times, I talk too much, especially in these videos. And I've always had trouble for the longest time talking too much and not necessarily listening properly, or cutting people off when I talk. And if I've done that with you, wherever you are, and I have respect for you, well, I apologize. This is Rue Elwyn Street. Elwyn Street. Yeah. Might as well, since I'm walking real slow anyway, I might as well just, you know, keep it going there a little bit more. Not like I'm out of breath or anything. Boy, can I cross here? Fuck, you think this street is busy enough? Look at this, fucking car after car. Fuck, I just want to get to the other alleyway, you know? Holy mackerel. This car doesn't belong here. This is how it is here, you know? Me, when I moved here 6 years ago, you hardly saw luxury cars like that. Now they're irregular. They're all over the place. You got people who own these fucking buildings and they rent out these Airbnbs and all this jazz, you know? So, well, you know, it's like I always say, you gotta have money to make money, right? These fucking alleyways are in such poor shape, though. You gotta watch almost where you step. I think specifically closer to where I live, near Saint Catherine, there, Rue Saint Catherine, because that's where all the fucking people are shooting up and all that shite, you know? So, you know, I think again, I'll just, since it's pretty dark here also, I think we're just gonna, I'm looking at my, oh my god, it's hard to actually, maybe I could take this up a peg. Yeah, I brought the ISO up now to 1600 ASA, but it's so goddamn dark in this alley, you hardly see anything. So, I think in that case, I'm just going to continue through a couple more streets, since the lighting is better. Like I said, the Rue Ontario is over here. I have a friend who lives right on this street. This is Rue Joliette. Yeah, the Rue Joliette, là. Look at that. That's like my bike. Matter of fact, that's the second one I see in like 5 blocks. I just saw one of these things. This is like my 58 Schwinn, but these are reproduction, you know. Sometimes I'm riding that 58 Schwinn. I think to myself, gee, I hope people don't think that I'm riding a reproduction, you know, that's the real thing. You know, even though, mind you, the rims and the tires are not the originals, and anyway, whatever, going on and on there. Okay, this is pitch black. It's not great. Kind of a neat perspective, though. Maybe I should put some background music to this. Would like to, but then I'm not going to make any money on the videos. Check ça, là. Pas pire, ça, là. Didn't I meet somebody once who was nut about wolves? I think I met a guy one time who was so nuts about wolves. He had a huge wolf tattoo on his arm. Who the fuck was it again? Who was it that I met that was like that? There's more light in this alleyway. It's better. So let's continue on. Maybe there's an oldie or two parked here somewhere. Very possible. C'est possible. Actually, one of the reasons why I went out for a walk too is because I wanted to see if I could find that Chevy van that I've seen a few times near my street. It's an old Chevy van, fucking, I don't know, early 90s. Nice mags on it, navy blue, camper style. But what I thought was interesting is when I saw it yesterday, and I see this license plate on the rear bumper. So what the fuck is this? It was a Florida plate, but it was like a weird, I don't know, I never seen a Florida plate like that. But you know, you guys, you Americans, you're lucky because you don't pay into healthcare. So the governments and states have more money to put in fancy license plates every once in a while. Here we've had the same fucking goddamn looking license plates practically since the last 40 years. Oh yeah, look, this is where my friend lives. There's his Toronado 69 under wraps. Oh no, what happened to his Jaguar? Why is the front bumper off of it? Oh, I don't want to know. I probably got to give that guy a call. I know we tried to commiserate a couple of times, but it just didn't take, you know. So I almost had the thought of like going rolling up and seeing the guy, but I'm like, I'm not exactly sure which place he's in, and I don't know. Do people even do that anymore? Just drop by unexpectedly? You know, it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not as highly regarded as before because. Well, you know, because people are busy and busy fucking texting and fucking vaping. And yeah, but that guy has that Toronado and that Jag. He's a really swell guy. I really got to call him. Even me, sometimes I think I'm guilty a bit enough of that too, like all of you, you know, like I don't call as much anymore. I think it's also because a lot of times there's certain people you try to call, you can never reach them. You always get their fucking voicemail and... It's funny, eh? I'll say it before and I'll say it again and say it again. I don't like LED lights as headlights on cars. They're fucking annoying as hell. I understand that it's great for the drivers to drive, but on the other hand, for street lamps, it's fantastic. Gotta wonder actually also if it's actually cut down on the crime factor in cities, eh? So, yeah. I'm like Big Brother here. Ooh, what was that? Some piece of aluminum, or as the Brits call it, aluminium. Correct way to say it. Stupid fucking goddamn infection. I don't want to go away. Oh, pain in the ass. See, it's hurting now. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna. That's it. I thought I would walk up to Hochelaga there. Hang out by Fire Station 48, but I don't even think I can do that, frankly, or I don't want to anyway now. So, wanted to film another fire truck responding for my, to go with the two other trucks I got responding, you know. Oh, this is gonna make for a beautiful video though. Look at that lighting. That is beautiful. Hey, c'est pas pire ça. Ça, c'est une belle affaire ça. Yeah, there's beauty in almost everything, eh? Yeah. You know you live in a fucking ghetto when all the windows on the first floors of buildings have bars on them. Yeah, that's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. Alright guys, well that's it. I hope you liked it, and as I mentioned, if you want to send me a token of appreciation cash wise, well, you know, like I said, you can send me that through PayPal or an e-transfer in Canada as well, and at eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. I tried to reactivate the Patreon account, didn't work, so fuck them. You want to see a birth certificate or password, all that, they can shove it up their ass. But yeah, and by the way, if you ever wonder, like, well, you know, Elton, you look pretty good, you know, with your leather jacket. Well, this leather jacket, I don't know if it's going to show it on camera there, but has a gift actually years ago from an ex-friend of mine. I think he was fucking crazy, but he's very generous, that guy. Thanks again, Chris. Alright guys, so take it easy and rock and roll. Oh, that dog is pissed. Bye.